Hello, thank you for attending today's webinar on locating Texas documents. Today's session will cover Texas documents in the State Publications Depository Program, finding Texas documents using the TSLAC online catalog, accessing Texas documents at TSLAC, and Texas documents available online. First, a little about our library. We are in downtown Austin by the Capitol building. Currently, only our archives reading room is open to the public by appointment. We like to share an overview of TSLAC's mission and the services and programs our agency provides to Texans. Today's webinar is part of our mission to provide Texans access to needed information, and in particular, information that helps you find publications by Texas state agencies and institutions of higher education. These are our three service areas: the Reference and Information Center, the Texas State Archives, and the Sam Houston Center in Liberty, Texas. If you want to learn more about our agency, please visit our website. So, what are Texas documents? TSLAC collects and maintains publications from state agencies through the Texas State Publications Depository Program. These are known as the Texas Documents Collection. The mission of the depository program is to provide public access to information published by or for the Texas state government, and within parameters established by the Texas legislature and in accordance with the mission of TSLAC. These parameters include the types of publications that must be submitted and those which are exempt. The essential criteria for Texas documents are that they are produced by Texas state agencies and public institutions of higher education, distributed to the public, which could be via an agency website upon request or distributed in multiple copies, and funded in total or partial expense by a state agency or institution of higher education. For example, reports of environmental studies requested by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. Texas documents include annual and biennial reports, financial reports, research reports and studies, nonfiction university press books, journals and magazines, and newsletters distributed externally. Not all state publications are Texas documents required for submission to the depository program. For more details about the exemptions and requirements, see the Texas Administrative Code rules for the depository program. You might be wondering, why use Texas documents in my research? A Texas document brings together the different types of information and data a state agency gathers from academic and technical reports to lists and statistics, and it synthesizes and formalizes it into a single published document. So instead of raw data or drafts or brief summaries, the Texas document is the final substantive product of agency information. Our library then takes that information and makes it accessible by organizing it into a collection that is built to grow and evolve with agencies over time. This combination of the compiled information from agencies and the accumulation and organization of the information into a collection can provide a sense of the role or purpose of a particular agency and how their work may have influenced events or changed over the years. There are a few different places to search for Texas documents, both in print and online. In print, you can search the TSLAC Library Catalog, and I'll go over accessing this material via interlibrary loan. Online, you can search the Texas Digital Archive, Trail, or Texas Records and Information Locator Service, the Portal to Texas History, and the HathiTrust Digital Library. The Digital Archive and Trail will contain more recent Texas documents. Some databases may be preferable depending on the time period of the publication and the original format. The library catalog is a great place to start your research. Even if you aren't close to our library, the catalog can help you find useful information about a publication that would help you find a copy closer to you. You can limit results to Texas documents using Advanced Search. From Advanced Search, in the Location drop-down menu, select at TSLAC Texas Documents Collection. You can then search for publications by a specific agency by inputting the agency name in the author field. The catalog generally returns results with recently published items first. Titles that include a range of years are sorted by the first year of the publication. If you're looking for a title dating back several years, using the sort drop-down menu to arranged by oldest first may pull up more relevant items, and it'll catch records with anomalies like 2 or 3-digit years in the date field. You can also limit the search to a year or range of years using the pub year field and typing in 4 digits for the year with a dash separating the dates. Let's see what we find searching for Texas Parks and Wildlife as the author and annual report as the title, with the location limited to Texas documents and sorting from old to new. Looking at my results, let's pull up the third record. It's large with 77 copies for the annual financial report. This catalog record includes the years covered and the number of copies of each, which you could use to request in person or through interlibrary loan, something we'll talk more about later. Some catalog records may include a red link indicating that the publication is available online. In this case, it's available in the Texas Digital Archive. You can access it by clicking that link. You can also locate Texas documents using our newly cataloged Texas document list. Go to Newly Added Titles in the top gray bar and click on the TSLAC Texas Documents Collection link. Currently, publications are not available on site, but you can request hard copy material from our collection through interlibrary loan, a service that allows us to share our material with other libraries. Contact your local library or your institution's ILL office for information about placing an ILL request. Generally, if there are 2 copies available in our catalog, it's likely to circulate. If an item's non-circulating, you can place a request for specific page numbers or a chapter. We recommend requesting a scan of the table of contents or index if you're unsure of the sections you need. Some Texas documents are available to view and download through the Texas Digital Archive, or TDA. The TDA is a database that includes digitized original documents and items initially created in a digital format. You can access the TDA by going directly to the URL or through the Archives and Reference page on our website. The TDA will hold recent publications that were created and distributed electronically. To navigate to Texas documents from the TDA homepage, click on the state government icon. Then click on the Texas State Publications icon. The initial list of items includes agency folders sorted by the date the folder was last updated. You can input a particular term, agency name, or title into the search field to search all agency folders within the state publications collection. Or you can use the drop-down menu and view options at the top right for additional sorting options. To view results alphabetically by agency name, we recommend selecting the table view and using the blue arrows at the top of the title column to sort. Let's select the first agency, the State Office of Administrative Hearings, and see what we find. A list of reports will appear. Only certain reports are available in the TDA, and not every report is present for each agency. The primary reports you'll find at this time are legislative appropriation requests, operating budgets, agency strategic plans, and annual financial reports. We're in the process of receiving other electronic submissions from state agencies, but they may not be available in the TDA at this time. When you click a report title, it takes you to a folder with the various years the publication is available. You can see details about the report like the frequency, alternate titles, the catalog number or call number, and date range. This is helpful if you decide to search for printed copies in our library catalog. Once you select a report, you can download the PDF, print, or save it to your favorites for easier access later in your session. And you can view the metadata for the individual document in the top gray banner. Another way to find Texas documents online is through TRAIL. TRAIL stands for the Texas Records and Information Locator Service. This web archiving service crawls or captures, like taking a picture, the pages of over 180 state agency and institution of higher education websites, making it possible to search the now archived or preserved content. Sites are crawled multiple times a year. For information about the technical requirements of TRAIL, you can visit the About TRAIL page on our website or review the Texas Administrative Code requirement for publications posted to an agency website. Publications located through TRAIL were generally created after an agency had a website, though some agencies may have digitized older publications. There are two ways to search trail. Let's start with the state agency list available from the search trail page. In the state agency table, there are two trail columns, one labeled current and one labeled previous. This distinction documents a change in an agency's web address. There will be overlap in the capture dates between the current and previous links. Something to note, many state agencies updated their website URLs from state.tx.us to .gov. So because a page was last captured on a particular date, it doesn't necessarily mean that the information was no longer covered on the agency website. For the Texas Department of Agriculture, you can see the link to the current site has more captures than the previous link, including captures for 2013. So it's worth checking both to get the most information possible. Once you're on the capture history page, you can click any of the dates to view the agency homepage at that time. Let's see a 2013 capture from the current link. We recommend exploring homepage menus and links to find something related to publications. Due to the way websites are crawled, the search field function will not work on an archived web page, and some menus may not display or function properly. The Texas Department of Agriculture has a link in their top banner to reports and publications. Let's see what is available. It looks like you can find a table that includes documents in downloadable formats like Word, Excel, and PDF. Clicking on the PDF icon for the 2011 Texas Certified Fall Seed Directory pulls up the document. To confirm it's captured in Trail, you can check that the URL includes wayback.archive-it.org. The Texas Department of Agriculture has made their publications readily available online, but not all agencies have such a thorough selection. If you cannot find what you're looking for in an archived agency webpage, feel free to contact us or to search our online catalog in case the item's available in print. You can also locate Texas documents using the search trail page on the TSLAC website. On this page, there are instructions for selecting search terms and a link to further tips. We recommend reviewing both. An important takeaway is that the more specific the search terms you enter, the narrower your results will be. The search engine automatically looks up all words entered, and it searches all state agency website captures. For this search, let's look for older versions of the Fall Texas Certified Seed Directory. I'll input the title of the report. If I wanted to narrow my results, I would put the title in quotations to search only that exact phrase. At the top of the page, you can see that these terms pulled up more than 100 results. While this is a sizable number, looking at the first few, which are sorted by best match, there are some promising leads. Because I'm looking for older reports, let's focus on the third result with the earliest capture date of 2008 and the exact phrase I searched. We could click the title to view the page from the date it was captured, or click on all captures to see a timeline. If you're interested in narrowing your results further, you could click on the More Results From link to search only within the archive pages for that agency. For now, let's see all captures. This page provides a timeline of the captures in Trail. Though our search results pulled the 2008 crawl, we can see it's been crawled for many years. Let's look at the oldest crawl. All archived pages will have a banner at the top noting that it's an archived web page as opposed to a live web page, and further details about the page capture. The links on the page are clickable and will take you to further archived pages from this date. We can see this document is available as far back as 2005. We can do a more specific search using the advanced search options on the left side menu. Here you can update your terms and how they're used. Let's enter Fall Texas Certified Seed Directory into the exact phrase field and use the date range feature to find captures for a recent date. We now have one result, and we can see the URL for the agency changed from state.tx.us to .gov. When we click on all captures, we can see a recent result from March 5th, 2021. This archive page from 2021 has a 2017 Fall Seed Directory as the most recent report available. You can also search for Texas documents online through the portal to Texas History. This general search is great if you're interested in all publications or items around a topic, and you're open to older publications. You can limit the formats you're interested in using the right Any Type drop-down menu. Like in our catalog, you can look for items by specific agencies or titles in the advanced search. In this example, I wanted an annual report that had something to do with the military. The filters on the left let me narrow my results down to certain collections, decades, formats, or partners who provided the digitized item. By selecting Texas State Publications and the collection filter, I can narrow my results to Texas documents like this Texas Military Department Annual Financial Report from 2013. The HathiTrust Digital Library has an extensive collection of historical and recent items. Note that HathiTrust is not Texas-specific or government-specific and includes international documents. Books old enough to be in the public domain are free to view. Books that are not can still be searched for keywords, which can help you determine if a title includes a topic you're researching. You can search either full text or catalog. The full text search is great if you want all books on a particular topic, person, or event. The catalog search works well if you know the author or title of the item you want to see. You can also check or uncheck the box to get items with the full view available only. HathiTrust has two types of advanced searches depending on whether you want to search full text or catalog searching. Full text advanced search lets you search for more than one term that you want included in your results. Catalog advanced search works like the previous advanced searches we've looked at, where you can input a title and author or other identifying fields. For this example, I searched for the terms Texas and health. With the first result, I can read the entire book. The second, I'd have to check the catalog records to see which volumes are available and if I could see them in full. The last result can only be searched, which can still help me determine if it covers the information I need. I could then make an interlibrary loan request to see the text itself. To see more information about each one, you'd go to the catalog record. You could click either full view or limited, search only, to see or search the publication. That covers the main points we wanted to go over today. In summary, we provided an overview of Texas documents in the State Publications Depository Program and provided instruction on how to find Texas documents in the TSLAC online catalog, how to access Texas documents at TSLAC, and how to find Texas documents available online. If you have questions or need assistance with your research, you can contact us by email, phone, or mail. Our standard response time is 7 to 10 business days, but please let us know if you have a deadline for your request that requires a response sooner, and we'll do our best to work within your timeline. If you're interested in collections at our Sam Houston Regional Library and Research Center in Liberty, we recommend that you contact them directly. Thank you for attending, and we're here to help you with your research.